Welcome to the last part of the Road to 1000 series. Oh, that was very easy. Yo, you remember that guy that was slacking? I found him. Alright guys, it's been a while. I'm at 650 citizens. We're sort of running out of food. So that's an issue. So I'm gonna start exporting stuff we don't need, like opiates, we don't need that. Livestock, we have so much. But actually, before I do that, maybe I should make a... Here we go. I'm gonna make an embassy. Probably near Central Park, somewhere like here. Yeah, we'll make an embassy. Oh, okay. Don't actually have the materials for that. Actually, it makes more sense. So instead of these export things, what we should do is actually we just do buy orders, right? Special orders. And this is more like, I'm just gonna pretend that it's like sending a caravan out and stuff. I'm being attacked again, so yeah, that's gonna be, yeah, that'll be nice. Well, I was thinking we make this and it's like we send envoys out to the rulers nearby, and then that's how we get a trade deal, get permission to like have export depots, import depots, all that stuff. Yeah, so the capital's under siege. Honestly, it's probably fine because we were just producing our own food. And I haven't finished a wall just yet. It's looking a bit bare. I was gonna do a double layer, but yeah, it's fine. We'll see. So we're getting... I'll just wait for them. I'll just wait until they actually invade my, like, my actual city. I could get some mercenaries, but I kind of want to see how well... the garrison goes. Because it's pretty well trained. And they're only like 22% trained, but they do have equipment, so... And they outnumber us, so yeah, this could be bad. We'll see. Some people are probably gonna die today. One thing I'm lacking is I actually do need technology, and I haven't built a lab just yet. Since we have the money, I'm just gonna get some mercenaries to deal with this. It's not bad. I mean, we gotta go with... Ooh. I mean, they're the cheapest option, actually, so yeah. Gotta go with our bros. Oh, we can just auto-resolve. Oh, look at that. Don't need any captives. Boom. Oh, that was very easy. Wow. So these two are my neighbors. See the borders there? It's preventing me from pretty much interacting with anyone else. So what we want to do is we want to send an envoy to gather support just so we can see what's going on, because eventually we want to take these regions, right? Once you take it over, it'll be easier to, you know, control. So what we need to do is send like a few envoys in each ruler. This is the equivalent of jacking them off, okay? So just do that and make them real glad that you exist. And then you'll be able to scam them, basically. You can take their regions. But we're mostly interested in trade rather than, you know, trying to take their stuff. Because first of all, this guy has a lot of land. He has 3,000 soldiers. You don't really want to... Yeah, this guy has 1,000. It's not as bad, but that's still like... What, like 20 times what we have? You see all these modifiers? You want it to be at least you want the total to be at least 1 for them to not like try to kill you. It's mostly lowered by wealth, so well, that's what you'll really see impacting your relations. Like if you're like extremely wealthy, and also if you have a lot of troops, if you have a threatening presence. So they'll be tempted by your wealth and they'll be afraid of your armies, and both of those will cause them to declare war. So what you can do is you can store all of your wealth into material wealth instead, because that doesn't factor in as like nearly as much, if at all. I can't remember. I don't think your material wealth actually matters. And by with material wealth, I mean like goods and trade. So all of this stuff, like wood and stuff that we have stored, it doesn't impact their opinion of us at all. The only thing that matters is this treasury amount here. This 9k is giving them a -1 opinion of us, basically. So one of the ways to increase this opinion is, yeah, just flattering them. Also, like, just gifting stuff to them. But we don't really have anything to gift. And also, these are the prices for the goods. So some of the stuff, like here, like machinery, they'll buy it for 16, they'll sell it to you for 1,000. That's that's definitely a fair markup. Yeah. Definitely sell livestock to them though. I think they'll like that very much. These people, how about these people? Lura here seems like a really good trading partner, honestly, in terms of the goods that we're producing. So we're making livestock, our wood sells for 6, furniture sells for 40. These guys wouldn't even buy fish at all. It's probably because they're producing a lot of it. Everyone's basically trying to scam you. You just need to find a way to get the best deals. And honestly, you don't even have to do that manually. You can just set up an export depot. So now that we have an embassy, I'm gonna allow myself to like set up these automatic export depots. But that's gonna change in a future update. To my knowledge, it's gonna change in a future update. So what I like to do is I like to export up to the spoilage rate. So that means I'm gonna export like 30% of my total wood, 25% of my furniture. The mercenaries will like carry us basically until we can afford to field our own armies. I've been making these, I don't know what you call these. It's just like you show up to the park and then you just sit here and you stare at these things. Look at this guy. Bruden Star Angel. What a name. But then again, like, who are we to judge? I'm sure you guys have experience just staring at your phone and then wondering what you were doing the whole time. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Something's going on with the janitors. Like, we had... Like, there's 100 people working as janitors. So, I don't know what's going on. It might be because of all the roads. That would make sense. So yeah, I guess we need to cut that back on the roads slightly because that's crazy. It's like a sixth of the people. That's almost as much as the amount of people that should be farming right now. How many people do I have farming? 132. I think that's, yeah, should be fine. What's going on is that I need to decrease the food rations. just not sustainable, and they need to stop eating meat. Let's not let them eat anything else. Just only fish. Still haven't fixed the clothing shortage. That's because we're just not producing enough of anything. And honestly, I think at this point, now that we have trade set up, we should just buy clothing. So it's 3 leather to 1 set of clothes. Leather sells for 31. That's like 93. Each set of clothes is like 79. So we could actually just... You're better off just selling your leather and then buying clothes, and then you get a profit from it. You still won't be able to buy enough clothes to clothe everyone 4 times, but like it's better overall, so I'm gonna set that up actually. Yeah, being in a forested area is still busted. So you can just sell a ton of wood. We could definitely add value to it by turning it into furniture. But the problem with Garthimis is right here. So they don't like being carpenters, and their skill is like atrocious. So they should be making 22.5. They're only making 18.65. So it's like not that bad actually. It's way worse than if someone else does it, but yeah, maybe I should just spam out carpenters and sell a bunch of furniture. Everyone's happiness dropped because there was no one to work in the toilet, so the access went way down, and hopefully that fixes itself soon, because otherwise we'll start losing people. So you can see that we have like a lot of money now, and our wealth is at minus 0.21 now. So they're getting a bit tempted. It's still like they have like 6 million, so it's like peanuts to them. This guy as well. Also, we're jacking them off, so they're... Oh yeah, wow, 11.5 million. We're jacking them off, so they're happy. And you only need to appease the people that you're bordering, because this guy can't really declare war on you because he has to cross this guy's borders to get to us. So with the setup here, honestly, it would probably be better to just chill in your own like city, state. Because this right here is a capital, so you can't trade for it. You'd have to actually fight this guy for it. And we're not in a position to be able to do that. This is pretty defensible here. It's not bad. Some good choke points. Yeah. If we take this, likely through trade, it's going to open us up to being attacked from here and here. And both of these, I think... Wait, how strong is this guy? Wow, okay. Well, they're extremely rich, and they're actually stronger than the guys on the right. This is, that's not good, man. Yeah, so in this situation, it's advisable to just bide your time here. City-state. Go full city-state until you're strong enough, and you'd probably be strong enough once you had like enough money to hire all of these mercenaries here. 1, 2, 3. How many is that? 300. Only 450? So you would need Yeah, probably like, honestly, you could probably do it if they're good enough. The mercenaries are good enough, and if you can fight decently, you can probably just do it with just the mercenaries. But then you need to be able to hold the territory, and you know, like these guys have 3,000 soldiers. Those mercenaries won't be enough. The clothing need has been fulfilled, and this is the power of trade, guys. You sell crap you don't need, and you buy crap that you do need. And it's just so much better than having to produce everything by yourself. So I'm actually quite concerned about like trade deals, like how we're gonna get trade agreements in the future. I hope it's like pretty straightforward. It's not like a massive fuck around, because like trade is pretty, like it's pretty OP. Like it's like in real life. Okay, we're almost there. It's just the last quarter now. Tier 28. It's a lot slower, and that's because I wasn't abusing trade like I normally do, which you should definitely, like, you should just use trade. Like, it just makes sense to sell, like, I don't know, like produce furniture or something, sell that to a neighboring region, and then buy whatever you need. I think it's probably, yeah, it probably is a bit too strong at its current state, so I don't know how they plan to, I don't know how it's going to be fixed, or if it even needs fixing. Probably does. I feel like these import and export depots are yeah, way too strong to be allowed to exist as they are. Like, once you reach, maybe they should be tied behind one of these levels. Yeah, actually, these depots should be tied behind, I don't know, like mayor or something. I feel like that would be better instead of having to make an embassy. I got no clue, I'm just throwing ideas out there. Hopefully some of it is useful. I spent a lot of my money, so my raid chance is only 1% now every year, which is pretty low. You'd have to be pretty unlucky to get raided with this chance. That definitely just jinxed me, but it should be okay, because we can just very quickly sell like livestock or something. That's why you need to have a stockpile of something. You know, just something that's like valuable and easy to sell. Like this should let you hire mercenaries very like on short notice. Because the garrison, honestly, the garrison is like, it's your last resort. Like, these are your actual citizens. Like, these guys probably have dual jobs because they're just militia. They're not like professional soldiers. You need to have this bar up to maximum to have them be full-time professional soldiers. So why risk your citizens if you can just hire some nerds, some mercenaries from the map? You just hand over some money. Well, actually, I can think of a reason, and it's if your citizens are actually easily replaceable. And one of the things that I've neglected to do, I've neglected to set up a hatchery. And actually, each station produces one every 20th day. You can very quickly grow your colony, your Garthimi colonies. I think I'm trolling. Yeah, I've actually just been griefing, because I could have set this up ages ago. This building needs ease of access, otherwise, you know, the children will actually just starve to death. Like, honestly, I should just be pumping them out in these hatcheries, and we just keep like Like minimally train them, and then we just swarm like everything. Swarm the entire map. I think that's the main... Pretty sure that's what you're meant to do with them. Alright, a single year from now, and I'll actually just have like 100 more people. A year and a half, I think. It's like 16... Oh no, a year and a quarter. There we go. So 5 seasons. There we go. 5 seasons from now. Meaning we actually need a way to feed everyone. So I'm thinking of... Yeah, look at that. That's very bright. Unlike myself. Alright, we're just about to reach 1,000. Like literally just edging it. I think these this hatchery here, I think that the children are about to become adults, and I think yeah, that's actually what's happening here. I'll select them for some reason. It would be pretty cool to favorite them so I could see the exact moment that they have to start adulting and like actually do a job instead of just what do they even do? They just run around. If I had a school, they'd probably go to that. I don't have a school. It's very sad. And they sort of just wander around. Is that safe? Probably fine. We wish to be able to retire at an earlier age. Well, I don't have a retirement home, so it's unlucky. There we go. New level unlocked. Now Chieftain. So we've unlocked the admin building. We'll probably do stuff on the world map. I won't be doing that. This video took a long time. If you guys have any ideas on what to do next, I guess I could keep this going. I kind of do want to see what it would look like in its final form. We reached our goal of 1,000 people, more or less following what being said. To recap, it advised us to make some hunters in the beginning, and then make some small farms, especially fruit, because it has the highest yield. It's perfectly sound advice. The only thing I would change from the early game is to build this eatery sooner instead of a canteen. And also a warehouse. You want to build a warehouse sooner as well. That's the early game, like early. And then once you start getting to, well, like closer to 200 people, probably start trying to like do some sort of trade rather than producing everything yourself. It's way better and easier. You'll have a much easier time. But don't use depots. Just do like, click here, click on something you want to sell. Probably like livestock, and click this button, special orders, sell some stuff, and then buy what you need. And that should let you go pretty fun until reach Mayor. In terms of defending yourself, yeah, you really just need like a few well-trained people in the beginning. Once you start selling a lot of stuff, you can just hire a mercenary. Like this. Like that. Like one of these guys, and then tell them to go intercept the enemies. Enemy armies. Because your garrison shouldn't be... Yeah, your garrison is like your last resort. You don't really want to... You don't want your citizens dying. If you're in a forest like me, anything to sell is wood and stuff you can make out of wood, like furniture. You can see 40. It sells for 48, whereas wood only sells for 7. So it's pretty good. The conversion rate is like 200. It's like 3 to 0.75. It was 21 to like like 30 something. So that's profit. It just takes some man hours. And if you're pretty sorted on food, like we are, like you've got plenty of people able to do that. Honestly, making clothes out of leather is so inefficient. Especially if it sells for a decent price like this. You're better off just buying clothes and selling leather. I don't think you need these pastures if you place the Garthimi. You just need to fish a lot. Because they really enjoy eating fish and meat. So you just fish a lot. And ideally you'd probably be in a mountain. So you can just build a lot of these. Basically free. This will give you plenty of meat. And that's all you need. You just need these two. But what you should probably do is not allow them to eat meat. Instead, and make sure you turn it off here as well in the eateries. Just stockpile it. Because it's pretty important to them to have a reserve of meat. Instead of having to rely on migration, you just hatch your dudes with the meat. And you can just turn this off every now and then. Or you limit it. Set the limit here. Yo, you remember that guy that was slacking? I found him. And he's like 41 now. It's year 32. And that's when we reached our goal of 1,000 pops. Authorized by Ocean Man of Oceania.